What's cracking with y'all? It's your boy Prince the Hustle God, aka Wise the Warlock, and we reaching in our combat tool bag one more again. It is a cool black affair. Shout out to the mighty ldbc. ldbc only, ldbc everywhere, ldbc or nothing, ldbc versus everybody. This video is titled "The Play to Deface or Defame the Face of Boxing." The King Deontay Wilder is making his return back to the sport after giving us one of the greatest boxing trilogies in history, some of the greatest heavyweight matchups we've gotten in recent history, and obviously one of the greatest and lengthiest title reigns in recent history, tied with Muhammad Ali's first reign. Deontay Wilder is the only man in the history of boxing to knock down and or knock out every man who stood in front of him. A feat that is like Floyd Mayweather or Rocky Marciano's undefeated record. Something that's not only rare, but more than likely not to be seen for a long time. The article was produced by Boxing Scene. It was a guy, Lyle or Larry Fitz, I forgot his name, but Boxing Scene is responsible for publishing this article. It was titled something to the extent of "Welcome back to boxing, but you're still not a Hall of Famer." In this article, it was more than a direct attack on Deontay Wilder, but it was an attack on African Americans in general. They were drawing parallels between his title reign and Barack Obama. They were the guy was what was it? He was like you could hear the joy through his articulation of his words by saying Deontay Wilder received a shellacking and whacked and all of that stuff. He was downplaying his entire run as a heavyweight. It was a lot to it was so much disrespect that it'd take so long. It'd take an entire live or a BFTB type live to break down this article. And what I mean by that is the analytical part of each point emphasized, and then B, the lengthy style that BFTB goes, because it's ridiculous and a rabbit hole into itself. But it was an article that was put together, and it seems like there's a propaganda, a move or a movement it doesn't seem, but there is a movement and propaganda being put out there that's extremely anti-Deontay Wilder because he's black. He loves his blackness. He fights for his people. And that is a problem to the status quo. That said, it's ridiculous that such racism was able to be published with no immediate backlash, no immediate criticism. Like, there was no one to review that, no editor, no superior that said, hey, you can't say this, or I wouldn't draw a parallel to a black man fighting in Barack Obama, or tying him to Barack Obama, when the only presidential candidate he was known to be seen with or have a meeting with was Trump, when he was partially responsible for ushering in the pardon for Jack Johnson. So it seemed very not seemed, but there were a lot of stereotypes drawn out in this article. There was a lot of inflammatory language used. It's hard to analyze this and try to just report on it without being frustrated or provoked to match the same energy. But since he did bring up Barack Obama, why not use a Michelle Obama approach and quote, when they go low, you go high. So yeah, it's an article that's worth reviewing, and why I say that is because it'll give you a position of action. Do you support a publication? Do you support a media platform or outlet that that publishes articles drawing stereotypes and insulting specific ethnicities? Or do you omit any form of support and any form of consumerism or patronage to such a platform? The choice will be yours, and it'd be a testament of your character. Personally, and I'm certain a lot of the family, LDBC, TWT, won't be supporting this platform. Not that we were actively championing this platform, because this isn't the first time it's published suspect articles. It's just this drew a line in the sand where it's an extremely anti-black article, and if you can't see that, you're intentionally overlooking the I can't even call them nuances, because they were blatant analogies and parallels drawn to black stereotypes throughout the entire article. But yeah, it gives you the power to make a decision to separate completely from a platform such as boxing scene, or support it and encourage more disrespect and racially inflamed pieces. So that said, I just wanted to keep it short, sweet, to the point. To the LDBC family, Trilitary family, TWT family, I love y'all. Please shop Usual Suspect 6, shop usualsuspect6.com. Please like, support everything LDBC, Trilitary, TWT, Usual Suspects, my OG Kano Loco, of course my other OG Black Fight fan, K-Hope, my little brother Black Sun, that's 9-4 Sun God, and check out my other two channels, HFO Church and Acting Right TV. We got a lot coming. Till next time, guys, deuces.